And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
All right, welcome to Giants Sports Talk Live, here for some in-game coverage of a bloodbath. We picked the wrong game. Whose idea was this? Oh, this is so bad, dude.
Well, Eric, you and I usually come on when the game's over, so technically we could have been on about 45 minutes ago.
Yeah, hey.
Think about it.
Thanks, James. Whoa, what the hell is this? I gotta fix this. Hold on.
Fireworks tonight, but not the kind we were hoping for, Eric.
There we go. That's what I wanted. Oh, my God.
9-0. Nickel and diming us. Nickel
right,
and diming us. Death.
So here we go. I got Matos. Count as 1-2. Perkins is in pitching for the A's. Fouls off an 86-mile-per-hour sweeper. For today, JP Koufax. Oh, this is so.
And they're bringing in the bench pieces now. Eric Perkins, only 6 1/3 innings posted up this year, so they're bringing in some.
JP sucked, so there you go. And there's another ground out. Matos is now 1 for 3. He is responsible for one of the 3 hits the Giants have tonight.
The dots are actually ahead of my television because Matos is filling with the bat. He's looking at the pitcher. He's looking at a girl in the third row. He's ready to go. And what did he do? Strike out?
No, ground out.
Well, hold on. Here he is. Here's the pitch. Oh, he fouled it off. He's not even out.
Oh, wow. Here we go. Yeah, dots are way ahead. Dots is right up there at the radio. Fitzgerald is up the bats. He is now in the game. Well, he was in the game. Never mind. He is 0 for 1 with a walk.
Holy cow. We did 0 to 60 in less than 2 minutes, Eric.
I know.
People are piling in.
Count is now 2-0. Welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live, where we're covering a pretty awful game between the Giants and the A's. Didn't expect this, to be honest with you. Tomorrow we'll have a special guest. We'll have a Booney on for Locked On A's. Hopefully it will be a little bit better. You got Severino going on the mound tomorrow, and maybe the Giants will have some luck, but who knows?
Another evening game, Eric. We got all 3 evening games, and I believe I'm going to do a doubleheader tomorrow night. I've got the Golden State Valkyries are on the road, and the Giants are on the road, so I got a double dip. I'll have both TVs going tomorrow night.
There you go. Count is now 2-2. Fitzgerald takes a timeout to adjust his what is it? He is taking toilet. I think that's what they used to say. He is managing his toilet. That's going back to the 19th century stuff. What's up, Mark? Yeah, I saw you guys took care of the Yankees. I follow Big Nick Turturro. Guy's hilarious, dude. He was losing his mind. Count is now full, 3-2 to Fitzgerald. Let's see if he can get on base. I would be okay with a walk. Got to get base runners on there.
Maybe tomorrow night I can get Eric into watching.
And Tyler Fitzgerald strikes out. Imagine that. Here comes Bailey, who's been a big fat 0 today. 2 strikeouts. That last strikeout, runners in scoring position. Imagine that.
Perkins going to the sweeper here in this inning. Eric, he's making the guys look bad. I don't think it takes much to make the guys look bad. We go on a 2-game winning streak.
This is just a mess.
And they're planning the parade again. So,
yeah, look at that swinging strike. Swings to a curveball that was at his ankles. All right, way to go there, Patrick.
I know you're not happy with this outcome, and if they come back, Eric, it'll be one of the greatest comeback efforts.
It will be.
I'm going to say this one's in the books.
Another strike. It's 0-2 on a changeup. In the hole.
But entering this game, Eric, if we had done a pregame prior to this, well, this is not out of the realm of what I expected. Verlander's toast, man.
Verlander's toast. Guys, can we please be done with that now? Yes, his last outing wasn't his fault, but it wasn't exceptional either. He was okay. Today, absolute disaster.
Yeah. I don't want to hear off day. I don't want to hear after the All-Star break. It's done. Over. I'm finished anyway. I don't know about you. I'm finished with it. It's more like an experiment gone wrong, Eric.
Yeah. Counts now 2-2.
This is one of those tough decisions. Buster's just going to have to say, you know what, I eat crow, and this isn't working out.
Yeah, you know what? You may have to come to that decision because you can't run. You're not going to be able to run with 3 guys in the rotation that aren't getting it done. You're not. They're going to have to trade for a starting pitcher. They have to. It is a necessity. This is a necessity. You cannot sit here and keep going with Verlander, Birdsong, and Roop. You just can't. You can't. No, you don't have to sell. You got to buy. And Patrick Bailey strikes out for the 3rd time tonight to end the inning.
No.
We are now going to the bottom.
No, I should have put an in-game bet on that one, Eric.
Great point. Senior makes a fantastic point. It wasn't even the ballpark that got the Verlander. He was just getting smacked around. And there goes another nuke. And another nuke.
Can't even hear them.
Them nights.
Can't hear them.
Oh, well, that's good because they're freaking loud. It's no joke. Freaking dumb.
Right back.
Yep. Hat trick for Bailey. Yeah, he's got one more take. He's got one more at bat. He's 1 strikeout away from the golden sombrero. Now, who's going to come in? Has anyone seen what the bullpen is doing for the Giants? Is it still Beck?
Well, the way they're hitting Eric, he's not even getting another. He won't even get another at bat. It's abysmal. It's, as George would say, it is.
What is it?
Woeful.
Woeful. There you go.
We got to work on that line.
It's woeful.
It's woeful.
Yeah. For some reason, when you said George, I was thinking about Seinfeld. Totally.
Well, he would say it's woeful too. To be honest with you.
Yeah, our cats are going nuts, Mark. Yeah, our cats are going absolute apeshit with the. They're going to wind up attacking each other here before too long.
Little hockey talk tonight on the show. A little hat trick for Patrick Bailey.
That's exactly what it is.
Yep.
Oh, you're not wearing the split hat. Senior, you're not wearing the split hat. Please tell me you're not wearing the split hat. You're not wearing the A's Giants, please.
Oh, geez. Nothing. The only thing worse than that would be the jersey.
Yeah. Come on, man. Come on.
Oh, Senior. Did Senior answer my question last night? How'd they do over that tournament on the East?
Yeah, he did. Oh. They got eliminated in the what was it, the Sweet 16, something like that. Ooh. The group of 16. But his son did well during the.
Did he have fun? That's the most important.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
Good.
Oh, by the way, guys, if you guys don't know, Dan is going through some health issues right now, and thoughts and prayers to Dan. Yes, he is in the hospital. So, guys, thoughts and prayers to Dan. So he's doing well.
Message me offline. Anything?
Yeah. So he had to cancel his show yesterday. So he had to go to the hospital. Wasn't feeling well. So again, thoughts and prayers to Dan. Dan, if you're watching, man,
holy shit,
get well soon, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just wanted to make sure we get that out of there.
There you go.
What was the defensive substitute? Brett Wisley replaces shortstop Adames. Oh, so they're calling it in. They're calling it in now.
Oh, yeah.
They're calling it in. They said the hell with it. It's over.
Wisley's in.
So,
boys, I'm looking forward to my WNBA tomorrow. And then the Giants. You know what? I got to look ahead already. I'm already excited for 5 p.m. basketball. I'm looking to tomorrow. Tomorrow night, Logan Webb, Severino.
We should win that one. We should win that.
We should. Good pitching matchup, though.
I can't believe
Severino started the first couple of weeks really good. He's 2-9.
He's horrible. Severino. We got to get to Severino. If you can't get to him, well, then I don't know what to tell you.
The only problem, we always say, Logan Webb. Logan Webb's 7-6, Eric. He's a 500. That's not great this year. And wins don't matter. I expect the unexpected at this ballpark. Who knows?
Look at his ERA. Look at Webb's ERA compared to Severino's ERA.
Dude, I'm watching the game on the television here. That ballpark is no bigger than the one in Winnipeg. That is how, dude.
It looks, it's normal size, but the problem is it's not a triple decker. It looks small because, well, the construction is small. If you put the triple decker to it, it would look like a regular baseball field. Because it's like 3 something down the lines, 400 and something center field. Hold on. I think they got it right here.
Fly ball.
Yeah, 405 to center, 330 down the left field, 325 down the right field. So,
yeah, the seating though, it's
it
so
look, yes,
so
that's
tight.
the problem. Yes, it's a minor league park.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's what we have in Winnipeg. Seats 15. What is this one? The one in Winnipeg's 15 and a half.
15, if I'm not mistaken.
There you go. They're basically the same.
Mason Black. What did I? Oh man, we already missed it.
That's the beauty of sports, Eric. That's the beauty of ownership. Winnipeg is not, I mean, it's got a history of baseball going back to Steve Carlton pitched there. He pitched in Winnipeg. They had the Gold Eyes. They had some good teams in the 40s, the 30s, the 50s. It's not a baseball. It's a hockey. Canada's hockey, right? So it's a hockey city. The Jets, WHA Jets. But when they built the ballpark, didn't spare any because the owner loves ball and he has money.
Gotcha.
And he built one hell of a, talk about an experience going to that ballpark. One of the best in independent baseball.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful.
Cool.
Yeah.
Max Muncy strikes out. There you go.
There he is, number
2
10,
out.
making the walk.
There we go. Here comes Zach Geloff.
You know, the funny thing about the Muncies, both were drafted by the Athletics.
Yeah, how about that?
Max of the A's in the first round. Max, who's now with the Dodgers, in the 5th round. It's a little Muncie update for you. Because we really don't have much else to talk about tonight.
Right.
Strikeouts and, dude, we don't even have a run on the board yet. Have we mentioned that? What is going on, Eric?
We are being blanked.
What's going on?
Nothing new with the bats. We got a total of 3 hits.
Oh, what else is new?
3 hits.
What else is new? By the way, Eric, I went back and I was fiddling through looking for some, one-liners and a few things and projects I'm working on. I had a good show last night. A lot of fun last night.
That was a lot of fun, man. I enjoyed last night.
That was a lot of fun. Guys were being crazy.
And then we come in today, and then, you can't feel good when you're getting freaking blown out 9-0.
I don't feel bad. I'm kind of like mailing this one in myself. I'm like, you know what? It's 9-0. What are we going to do?
Yeah.
No excuses. This is a no excuses broadcast tonight.
A no excuse.
I'm not making any excuses. Dude, I'm getting texts during the game. Oh, it's an off day. It's this. Verlander will bounce back after the All-Star break. I'm like, you know what? Enough with the excuses. This team has won 2 games of the last, 10? 12? I don't know. It is bad. It is bad baseball, man.
Sucks. Well, the last couple of days were okay, but today.
Oh, dude, we won a couple. But every ball team. The Colorado Rockies win ball games, Eric.
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
This is bad.
In play, no outs. What do we got here? Zach Geloff gets a hit. Looks like a double. Yep, I see him pulling him in at second base. There you go.
2-out double. He was 0 for 2, so that makes it 1 for 3 tonight, Eric.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Let's see what it says.
Geloff's going to be a nice addition. He comes off my NA list.
Fielding error by Brett Wisley.
Oh, really?
Well, there you go. Watch the coverage. You should be able to see it if you got it on your TV.
I get this. It's like watching a replay for me.
Yeah, you can fill this in.
I'm going to see.
Tom says right under Wisely's glove. There you go. There you go. Attaboy, buddy. 3 errors on a night for the Giants. Jesus.
Oh, my God, Eric. You know, he did that, was it last night? And I knew he was going to get caught doing that. That's one of his moves. He came up with the big scoop, and he missed it. He did that last night, and they turned a double play. It was a nice play against Arizona. Tonight, that's not a major league. You can't be.
Remember in Chicago, he fielded the ball and fell backwards instead of tagging the guy out at second. Remember that one? In play runs. What do we got here?
Home run.
Let me see. Is he circling? It's a home run.
That would be
Clark.
It would be Clark. He's in the
outfield. He had a triple and now a home run. Homers.
Triple in the 6th.
Oh my God, man. Oh my God.
Listen.
Come on.
Listen, Eric. The A's, this is one of those games where I thought maybe we'll get a little bit of a nice game from Black, who's pitching now. Matos. Why? This is their home park. Chest pain. I know, Eric, but this is their home park. They're stinking it out at home. Oh, yeah, that was a no-doubter, Eric. Holy geez. That one was up off the roof of the
And you know what? And there you go. Defense again. Defense just cost you 2 runs.
Yep. Thank
you. If
you
he fielded that ball at third base, it would have been the 3rd out, and you're going into the 8th inning. But no, you got the runner sitting over there at freaking second base because you're a dumbass at third. And then what comes up? Here comes freaking Clark, and he hits a freaking 2-run shot.
Hey, you guys watching it on TV? That scoop, that you can't do that at the major league level. You can't. That's
come on.
That's a softball play, intramural softball play.
Come on. There you go. And then what happened in Arizona? Freaking Patrick Bailey gave up 3 runs during the game. You can't be doing this, guys. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if it's a freaking a blowout. Play the damn game. God.
Okay, we're going to the next inning.
God.
All right, Eric, after 7 complete, it is 11-0 in favor of the A's.
Giant Sports Talk Live, brought to you by Lefties in Burlingame. Visit Lefties for all of your Giants collecting needs. By GenesisGoldIRA.com, Signatures for Soldiers. Duxwell Printing, for all of your printing needs in the Bay Area. Visit Duxwell Printing at 37 Wentworth Place in San Francisco. And by BetterCreditCards.com, for the best credit card choice for you. Visit BetterCreditCards.com, covering the San Francisco Giants nightly. Online, we are Giant Sports Talk Live. Now, back to Eric and Glenn.
So we get ready for the top of the 8th inning. We're basically throwing in the towel already, though, Eric.
It's tough.
I wasn't working on my cards today. You know what I was working on, buddy? Did you ever hear of Louis Riel? Do you know who Louis? Oh, you don't know Louis Riel? I was doing a little research. Louis Riel. That's Louis. See right there? Wow. Louis. So he was on a 6-cent stamp. And Louis Riel, part of Canadian history. So I was doing some reading, so I dug that out and put it in the case today.
Nice.
Today was History Day around my house. I was doing a little
Nothing wrong
Civil
with that.
War. I did a little more, 2 more chapters of my Civil War book. Read 1 chapter of my Ellery Queen mystery book. Read a chapter of I was all over the place. My Seals, Oakland Seals book. So all I did was drink Pepsi, eat potato chips, and read on the couch all day.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm. I'll have a heart attack by 11, man. Holy cow. Bernice is getting out. We're going to go for a walk. And then, is she pissed today? And of course, it's my fault because I open up the fridge so often to get a Pepsi. The fridge died today.
Oh, no.
I'd actually, we figure it was yesterday because things have gone bad. Because, after the remember last night, Eric, after the show? I don't know if you remember. Last night, the end of the show, I said, I'm not feeling too good. I wasn't off the air 30 seconds, and I was vomiting.
Yeehaw.
And then Bernice was sick. So we're thinking we ate something. Our supper. I had fish for supper out of the fridge, and I don't think it was refrigerated properly.
Could be, man.
And so now we got to buy a new fridge. Oh, God. That's going to come out of my card money. You know that.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah.
471 feet for Clark.
It was a mammoth shot, Eric. You missed that. That was when I say out of the ballpark, dude, it was in the forest. It went over the roof. It was out of the ballpark.
Wow, 471.
Well, you've been in that ballpark.
Right. Yeah.
Left center, there's like a building out beyond.
Yeah, there's a building out there. It cleared the building. Wow.
It was a mammoth shot.
Sergio strikes out. Yeehaw. Here comes Ramos. Ramos has had a bad game.
You know what? This is like I'm just being lazy. I'm going to lean back in the chair. I'm just going to be comfortable tonight, Eric. We're just
to be honest with you, there's not even a point of doing a damn post game. We're
no sense doing a show. I'm just talking and hanging out with you, watching it.
That's all it is.
It's really nothing to talk about. Like,
it's an ass whooping.
Eric, I've watched this up till, what are we in? Oh, strikeout. So we're in the 8th inning, Eric. I can't take a positive out of this game.
How can you? 3 hits, 3 errors? 3 hits, 3 errors?
3 hits, 3 errors.
No runs?
Verlander, I'm telling you, I'm done with Verlander.
Verlander gave up what, like 500? Something like that?
Who's messaged me? Is that Robert again? Yeah. I'm getting Roberts. I got 2 Roberts messaging me today like crazy.
Audie, I missed the fun we were having 24 hours ago. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That was fun. Yeah. Yeah, at least the Dodgers are losing 18-1. That's good.
Well, like you say, it's baseball, Eric. That's going to happen.
It will. And what happened here? Oh! Brett Wisley hit a home run. Yay! For Brett Wisley. He redeems himself for half of the runs he gave up.
Oh, I just got a message from my daughter. She said, you got to come back and visit Mooney, her little cat. She just got another cat, Eric.
Oh, no.
Mooney. So you know what happens? Every time I go to San Francisco, there's a new addition to the house.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, she sent me a picture. Oh, she's cat sitting for the weekend. It's a long weekend, Canada Day. So she said she's got a cat till Sunday.
Good God.
Is this common? You say you have 2 cats, Eric. So we have a cat visiting, and she's trying to keep them separated. But little Wilmer Flores, she said little Wilmer is letting him know who owns the fucking house.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, you can't. It's hard to, unless
little
you just
Wilmer's
keep them in
like,
a room.
stay out of my, just.
The only way I can hear the car alarms going off because of these fireworks. But yeah, maybe keep them in separate rooms.
I don't know if you can see this, Eric. One thing about Wilmer, this is a picture she just sent me of Wilmer. My daughter's in it, but Wilmer has got the biggest paws, dude, I have ever seen.
Nice. Yep.
He looks like a rabbit.
Yep.
And his fur. Dude, you made the comment, but his fur, dude, I've never seen a cat that's so, like, well painted. Like, he's just, yeah.
Hold on, let me go check this out.
I mean, he's Wilmer Little freaking Flores. What do you expect? All right, another commercial break. We're going to remind you as we head to a break that tonight's game is brought to you by our sponsors. Please support them. Lefties in Burlingame, Duxwell Printing. We got Genesis Gold IRA. We've got Signature. Hey, I'm going to see Tim at Signatures next, 4 weeks from now. I'll be spending time. I'm going to talk to him, but get him on a live show. I'm going to be in Chicago for a few days. So, Eric, I'll be joined by Tim in Chicago. He won't say no. BetterCreditCards.com, one of our featured sponsors. This one's been ugly, Eric.
Light a fire under my ass, blow a fart, and everything explodes. And I'm going to be so happy and things are just going to blow up all around us.
Yeah, so been that kind of game. So we were just saying that we hadn't got a run. Now, Brett Wisley puts us on the board. That doesn't necessarily make up for that malfunction, the scoop at third base. He got to stop doing that. That is so horrific. I know when Eric sees the replay, he's just going to say that's just not acceptable. 11-1, the final score. We're going to the bottom of the 8th inning. I got more messages coming in here. People aren't happy. What's this one saying? Oh, I got a message from Robert DeVille. He says, wait till tomorrow. Going to be an easy win tomorrow with Logan Webb on the hill. Well, we'll wait on that.
Yeah, should. I mean, you got Logan Webb, who's your ace. He should be able to go out there and take care of business. And Severino sucks, so whatever. JP Sears exactly wasn't elite either, so I don't know. Who the hell knows?
Well, all I know is the scoreboard tonight reads 11-1, Eric.
That's just pathetic.
Yeah.
That's just pathetic. Ryan Walker's in.
Programming note. If Dan isn't feeling well, is this going to be a prolonged thing? Or because you let him know regardless. Give him a couple of days, see what happens on Sunday. There won't be a There won't be a Sunday night show.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a. Well, I'm not going to be here, so.
Yeah, Bernice and I are on the fence whether we want to drive. It's like 4 hours and getting in and out, and then I'm going to the games all next week at home. So Bernice wants to go, and I'm on the fence. I'm like, I really don't want to go, Eric.
I understand.
No offense. I'd see the boys. See you at the ballpark.
Yep.
But I got a lot of baseball coming up next week, so I don't know what we're going to do.
Yeah, it's up to
I think it might decide. So what it might do if it's bad tomorrow, Eric. I'm going to call it a night. I'll call it a weekend. How's your 4th? You mentioned there's a lot of fireworks up your way, right?
That's going on right now. Yeah, I hear them.
For a lot of people, dude. I'm watching on the news tonight. Earlier, a lot of people are setting off fires.
Yeah, fires. Yeah, stupid. People just being stupid.
Big fire in Oakland today. A couple of houses burned down. People fucking around with fireworks.
Yeah, that happens, man.
The guy set the fireworks off in his house.
Hey, right on. There you go. Why not? Yeah, that can't.
Eric says, "Why not? Just not in my place.
Why not?
Not in my place. I'm gonna drop. I dropped the. He said, drop the laptop. Jesus. Oh, the messages, Eric. The messages are coming in fast and furious. Your buddy Robert DeVille. He says it's an ugly first half of the season. We're gonna bounce back. Don't worry. All right. Well, we'll wait and see, Robert.
We'll see.
I think Robert's watching ball in San Jose tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a man about town. I got to give him that.
He is, man.
That guy, is he on payroll with some of these organizations? He's everywhere. I'm thinking he's an undercover scout because he's at a ball game every night.
San Jose, Giants. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
San Jose State games.
Yep. Good fella.
Look at that slider. He's lucky that thing didn't get crushed.
Oh, I apologize. I haven't been watching the chat at all, Eric. So
it's all good. No worries. Everyone's just kind of talking amongst. I mean, I don't know what to say. It's 11-1.
I just blew through them. I scrolled, and I'm seeing a lot of sucks. The team sucks. This sucks. This is fucking bad. A lot of that. Oh, Skater said, did the Valkyries win? No, they play tomorrow, and they're in Minnesota against the Lynx, who've only lost twice this year. So it's going to be a big test tomorrow night. Skaters comes, you know what? I'm gonna call him out here. Skaters comes out as, I'm a ball fan. I don't like the bat. He loves the Valkyries. He just loves the Giants a little bit more.
Nothing wrong with that, huh?
He does. I like the Valkyries. I love bat. Dude, it's not right. Hey, you know what? I've come to the point where I don't care what I like what I like. I don't tell you guys what to watch, right?
Right. Yep. Joe Boyd, season is a complete disaster, he says.
It really is becoming that way, Eric. Buddy. Oh, my goodness gracious. You know what I'm going to miss tonight? If Dan's show doesn't go tonight, I'm going to miss seeing Lou. I'm sure Lou would have a few choice words for this outing.
Yeah, well, he might be busy on the 4th, too.
Oh, what are you saying? It's another case of you and I we don't have a life tonight. We're just
yeah.
They're watching. We're talking about an 11-1 ball game tonight. We're watching the game together, closing it out in the bottom of the 8th, and Eric's like, "We're not even going to do a post game. I don't know why we're.
I know.
Why are we here?"
I mean, while we're covering, we're kind of covering it as the game is progressing. So it's like,
oh, it's progressing. It's progressing.
This is so bad.
So Robbie Dizzle is messaging me, and then Robbie Dizzle is in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Webb tomorrow. And Chapman, apparently, Eric.
Yeah, Chapman's supposed to come back tomorrow.
Oh,
Nick Kurtz called out on strikes. Hey, look at that.
Who do we got?
Ryan Walker gets through
your buddy Walker's in.
Struck out 2. How about that?
Kind of rude. I should never say he's your buddy.
Joe Boyd, the last 2 games were a fluke.
Hey, can I ask you a question? Is this the 4th of July? What's with the ugly hat they're wearing?
I hate that hat. That's a horrible hat. The powder blue? What is that?
It has nothing to do with the uniform. It's so out of place.
It's just horrible.
That is worse than the Tuesday jerseys, Eric.
I hate that.
Oh, speaking of the Tuesday,
it's the same color all across the league as the powder blue.
Yeah, I don't like it. Anyway, it's just my.
Hey,
Justin.
Our buddy from Massachusetts. Yes.
Hey, Justin.
Yes. Thank you for the $2, Justin. Much appreciated. Happy 4th of July to you there, Justin. This is not a disastrous season, Joe. Come on, man. It's not that bad. Jesus.
We're above 500. It's certainly not disastrous.
Yeah, it's not disastrous. Goodness gracious,
what are we going to be? With a loss tonight, we're still going to be what? 5 games above or 4?
We'll be. Where are we now? Hold on. We'll be 5. We're 47.
We'll be 5 games over. I'm sure if you said on July 4th, Eric, if we were 5 games above 500, you'd be skipping along.
Yeah. You'd be
hop, skip, and a jump.
You'd be feeling pretty damn good. Yeah.
So, it is. Again, I think the expectations were set a little high early in the season.
Oh, dear word. Yes. Justin, Red Sox win 11-2. Giants are down 11-1. WTF is going on? I wish I had an answer, Justin.
Yeah.
Wish I had an answer. Did not see this one. See this one. I knew Verlander was going to give up some runs, but I thought the Giants would be putting on some more runs than just one.
Certainly wasn't the day of the big, beautiful ball game, Eric.
No.
Nope.
No. That was vetoed. Yeah. That one did not.
Is it getting personal in the chat? I'm just, when I look and I see things, skaters, you know nothing about baseball. Was it getting heated?
Joe, it's okay, man.
Calm down, boys. Holy cow.
Joe he is the definition of a pessimist. Joe Boyd.
Where's skaters at? If I lean out the window, can it be like the honeymooners? I'm going to lean out the window. Can I have a conversation with Greg?
You might be able to.
Yeah, Greg, Greg looks up and I look down. I'll be, Norton! Oh, Norton!
Huh.
He'll be down there. He's only 2 floors directly below me, Eric.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. There's quiet in the building today. How about up your way? I don't know, with 4th of July. I thought there'd be more festivities. It's a ghost town, man. I should show you. You know what? This is a good thing. Bernice isn't here. I can take the laptop and move it around. Have you ever seen The View while I'm doing the show?
No.
Okay, from where I'm sitting, I'm moving around. Doody-doo. I don't know if you can see this very well with the laptop. Can you see my view?
Hey, there you go. Nice. There you go.
It's not bad. You see how the building lights up?
Yep.
I don't know. What's that building called? I can't remember the name of that building, but it's
not sure.
Different colors every night.
So tonight they're lighting it up red and blue. And
of course, 4th of July, right?
Yeah.
I see Caltrain down there.
You want to see a closer look at Caltrain? Where is it? There it is.
Yep.
Cars going by. There's stations. There you go. There's a live.
A live look in downtown San Francisco.
I was going to say the live Doppler one look. Eric's helicopter's on the blink tonight.
Oh, here we go. In play, no outs. Dominic Smith. Looks like he hit a double.
I'll let you know in a minute.
Dom.
This is so weird. You're calling one game. I feel like I'm watching another one on TV.
Way to go,
He's
Dom.
just stepping up.
On,
okay, Eric, here comes Dominic Smith. He steps in. And he fouls it off.
Here comes Mr. 423 again.
I must say, Eric, I know the numbers must indicate it to a degree, but I watched Langoliers swing the bat tonight, man. What a difference between our catcher and him in the batter's box. Langoliers what a shot. Off the wall, and he's chugging for a double. There he is. Yeah, I'm not going to get into it tonight, but I just think Bailey doing Bailey things is going to hurt us in the long run.
Yep.
Right?
I don't like it.
You
I don't.
know. How many times have I said it? And I'm not bullshitting you, Eric. When the game is on the line and he's coming up, and I go, Eric, you got a bad feeling. It's
Yes.
over.
Yep.
He doesn't give you the quality at bat to at least have the chance to score the runs. He's up flailing. He doesn't give you a good swing. Would it surprise you, Eric? Would it surprise you if we woke up someday closer to the trade deadline next year, and they said, yeah, we've acquired a new catcher, and he's our new number one catcher? Would you be surprised if they dealt him, they made a move? Would you be surprised?
No, I wouldn't. Oh, we got another hit. What's going on here?
And the reason I ask you that,
did they score? They scored. Did they score?
There's Jung-Hoo Lee.
What the hell's going on here?
No, Jung-Hoo's up 2-2 count.
No, he did something.
So Buster Posey's a real offensive catcher, Eric. You think he'll grow tired of the, he can't bat 190 in this league?
I don't know. You can't bat 190. That's definitely a verboten. What the hell's going on here? In play, no outs, but it doesn't say run scored. But yet it showed Dominic.
Right here. I'll give you the update. Here it comes. Ground ball. Bobbled at first. Oh, they threw it away at first, Derek. The ball is over and the run will score. Dominic's in. It's 11-2. And
there it is.
Lee goes to. Ooh, Lee was asleep on the play. He only stayed at first.
There we go.
Oh, my God. Now my phone is telling me the Giants have scored. Oh, my phone. You know it's bad when your phone pops up and says, holy shit, the Giants scored a run.
Yeah. Matos, here we go.
Oh, come on now, Joe. I don't want to put you in a timeout.
Come on, Joe.
This isn't barnyard chat. Come on. It's getting personal. Skater's a lot of things. He's not a clown. Oh, I can hear them now. But it sounds like you just...
Yep, they're doing a little...
You're rattling your fingers on the keyboard there.
No, it's out there.
All right. I don't even want to ask what these two boys are into. It may be more entertaining than the ball game, Joe and Skaters. It might be.
Come on, Matos. We've been calling for you. Do something, man.
Oh, come on. Alive. Alive
1-2.
says Bailey's the new Yaz. Bailey has nothing on Yaz. Yaz is a quality hitter compared to
I think they're talking about Yaz in the past. She's having a better year this year.
Oh, absolutely. Yaz hasn't let us down. You know what? You can't do that either as a fan, Eric. You can't go out there and blind it. Oh, Yaz sucks when he's one of our better players this year.
Yeah,
one of our better hitters, dude. He's having a good year. Your boy's up, Matos.
Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, it's a double play.
The only thing you don't want here, Eric, is a double play.
Yeah, and guess what? He just hit into
and that's the ball
double play. No, it's not. Oh, wait. Oh, no, never mind. It's not a double play.
Oh, it's not a double play.
It looked like one. Sure as hell looked like one.
I'm not listening to you calling the game anymore. So Jung-Hoo goes to second. Matos is at first.
And there goes the grand finale. Wasn't much of a grand finale. That was pretty weak. Pretty damn weak.
Fireworks all over San Francisco, but they're coming from all directions, and they're so far away. They're just like little sparklers. Snap, crackle, pop.
No, Devers didn't get hurt. They just yanked all the damn players. They yanked Adames. They yanked Devers. Looks like they yanked. Did they yank Bailey? No, Bailey's still. Oh shit!
Hey, is this a newcomer? She's so hot. We need 2 grand slams, and that still leaves you a run short.
Yep.
So unless we are about to see the greatest inning of baseball unfold before our eyes, the final score tonight will show the A's win. Jay Farrell, past garbage time, Eric. Your thoughts?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Because I think you gotta have 10 runs or more, right?
Mm. Yeah, they were saying it. Eric. Matos triples. Or Fitzgerald. What's going on? Matos is at third. Oh, no, Matos is at third and Fitzgerald with a base hit.
Yeah, he had a base hit.
He went the opposite field. Nice hit. Nice hit. Here come the Giants, Eric.
Sure.
Don't listen to Glenn. The fucking game's over.
Yeah. Bernice asked me today, she said, is the Masked Wonder going to fill in the show tonight for you? I said, he just might. Bernice had to go out and she's all panicking because we got to buy a new fridge tomorrow.
Yeah, I get it.
Coming out of my card collecting money.
That's going to set you back about $1,500 right there. If not, well, more now, probably.
Probably $3,000.
Yeah,
we like the one. It's the ice cubes come out the front, 3 doors. Oh yeah, ice cold water.
Man, here comes Bailey. Can he get the golden sombrero? He is now 1-2.
I said he wouldn't get in that bad. Here we go. Are you cheering for him to get it?
Why not?
Let's go. We got 2 strikes on him.
Yeah, it's 1-2.
Here we go.
Him and his stupid ass torpedo bat that doesn't do nothing. Oh, he fouled. How did he?
Ooh, I saw
how
the red.
How did he even make contact to that?
I saw the red dot. I thought he's done. NorCal. Canadians don't use fridges. No, we all live in igloos, dude. Jesus. Yeah. Go out and kill a moose today for supper. That's all.
Oh man, this is so damn depressing.
Although my ex-wife is a hunter, she shoots. What does she catch? She catches Canada geese. That's what they have. They cook up the Canada geese. Okay, I see what's going on
Still
here.
1-2.
The white dots are moving around. I can't. I'm better off watching the greens here and the reds. And here we go. 1-2, Eric. Just a strike.
What the hell's going on? Why is it taking forever? You must have some lag going on here.
A delay.
Maybe he broke the system. He struck out for the 4th time.
Hey, I'll look. If you see
He
it,
strikes out swinging the golden sombrero for good old Patty Bailey.
are
You
you
suck. You
are you
suck.
kidding me?
You suck. You suck.
Are you kidding me?
Start Kisner. Please, just start Kisner. Oh, did you see the foul ball he missed today, too, by the way?
Yes, I did, Eric. Yeah, he's having a little problem behind the dish, isn't he?
And with the bat.
He just sucks.
Oh, my God, dude. He's got to go, man. He's got to go.
Here's the pitch. Oh, dude, he didn't just strike out. Dude, he whiffed that. He has no business being at the. He has to. Dude, if this was anybody else, they wouldn't be at the major league level.
No, 100%. If he was on any other team, he would not be on that team.
No.
Oh my God, man! They got to make a serious Glenn. They got to make a serious choice here. They got to have some talks here about what the hell to do with Patrick Bailey because he's a zero. He's a zero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think it flies in the face, Eric. If you say you're all in this year, we're all in.
The game is over.
Grades. If you're all in this year, Eric, you cannot continue to roll with him.
You can't. You can't
it
continue
flies
to
in
roll
the face of your argument.
Yes. Unless you say, hey, we're done. We're kicking the season.
Yeah.
You got to get rid of him.
But to say you're all in and we're going to be active at the trade and still roll with him, it's just not this. It defies itself. And look at Arizona went out this week. Got James McCann. There's other teams that are, little nibbler move. Our nibbler moves are really bad, Eric. And other teams gracefully add to their team with little moves. Ours, dude, we're not. Some of these guys they bring in, it's Farhan style. And I thought we were through with that.
This is so bad. Well, you can't because they don't have another catcher to bring up. That's the problem. There's no other catchers to come up right now.
Good point, Darren.
You're going to have to go out there and either make a trade or sign. I don't know what the free agent market is for catchers, but the Giants need to do something with the catching. All right, guys, game is over. Final 11-2. Giants, there you go. 2 runs on 6 hits, 3 errors. Athletics, 11 runs on 12 hits with 2 errors. Verlander is your losing pitcher. He sucks.
Yeah.
Sitting at almost a 5 ERA, still winless in 2025. I'm sorry, guys. I said this. I said this in offseason. I said this in the offseason, guys. I don't trust having a 42-year-old. Yes, he has a resume. I get it. It makes sense. He has a resume. But if you're not going, but you're 42 damn years old. Those days are behind you. Sometimes you got to know when to just call it quits. And I think it's time to call it quits. I'm just saying, because he's not doing anything. Now, granted, there's been times where the bullpen has failed him. There's been times when the lineup has failed. I get it. But look, this is his 3rd or 4th game after coming off of the IL, and it's bad. It's bad. In Chicago, he got the benefit of wind blowing in. Otherwise, it would have been freaking absolutely ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm. And like I said to Robbie DeVille, we were talking about Verlander. I said, Robbie, this is not a hiccup. The Verlander experience is not a hiccup. This is a problem.
It's a problem. Look,
so the final score, 11-2. Tomorrow, Eric, Logan Webb, 7-6. Luis Severino, 2-9. And another 7:05 start, Eric.
Yeah, they're 7:05 all weekend long. Yeah.
Trying to get out of the heat. Although it was cool over there today, apparently.
Oh, it's beautiful right now. Absolutely beautiful.
Giants
tomorrow, I think it's supposed to be
the Jackets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. This is just I don't. The Giants are going to have to look. There's a lot of things that the Giants are going to have to address. You got to get us. Look, let's talk about. Let's get out.
Oh my God! It must be the 4th of July. Al Long is here. Hi, Al.
Hey, what's up, Al?
I haven't seen Al for ages. I was just asking about him. He says we need another starter. Alcantara, I'd like. Sagano, I watch him because I've had a thing for him. Had him in my fantasy league. Sagano's a no-go for me now. I was in on him, liked him, wanted to see him do well. Eric, he's not. He gave up like 5 home runs in 4 innings the other day. He's not. Al, I like your line of thought, but nope. No one Sagano. Alcantara, I believe Eric and I wouldn't mind.
All right, guys. Game is over. Let's get into the post game.
We're talking Giants every day.
I thought we were going home. I don't know
We'll just do a little bit.
From McCovey Cove to the Oracle Park lights, Eric and Glenn keep the fire burning bright, fighting for the glory, no matter what it costs us, breaking down the moments from the wins to the losses. Giant Sports Talk, we're here for the ride. Eric and Glenn with the fan base pride, talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end.
It may be near.
All the time.
All right, here we go. Now we're getting into the post game of the shellacking that the Giants got. The second shellacking they got in less than a week. Giants lose 11-2 against the Athletics in Sacramento. Verlander, just what's to say? Let me see. What was his line anyways? Let's look at this. Verlander goes 3 innings, 7 hits, and I think, 5 of them were doubles? I think 5 of them are doubles. 6 earned runs, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. His ERA is now 4.8. It's going in the wrong direction.
No.
Wrong direction. Again, we could sit there and talk about Giants. Look, I'm gonna say it right now. Giants need. It's not a desire. It's not a want. It's not a hope. The Giants need another starting pitcher during in this upcoming trade deadline. They have to. It's a must. Because you're not. Look, the Giants ain't going to go anywhere having Verlander, Birdsong, and Roop in the rotation. I'm sorry, it's just not going to happen. You're going to get money out of Webb and Ray, but you're not going to get out of the other 3. So something has to be done. The catcher, Patrick Bailey, I don't know what to tell you. He hasn't gotten it started 1 iota. Here we are, July 4th. By the way, happy July 4th to all of you out there. He's not getting it done. His freaking batting average is starting to go the other way. It started coming up. He got close to 200. Now he's going back. Now he's getting close back down to 180. So I don't even know what the hell needs to happen other than they're going to have to find another damn catcher some way, somehow. Oh, this is just horrible, man. This is just horrible.
NorCal Sports has a little bee in his bonnet, a little problem with Wilmer.
What's up?
He says,
Wilmer.
Wilmer.
Oh, yeah. He there was a runner in scoring position, Devers, and unfortunately he popped straight up. Giants are doing that a lot, though, popping up.
Wilmer looks like the rickety old man we all thought he was. Ooh, easy now.
He is now batting. He's 0 for 3. He's batting .238. It's fallen. That is true. Let's see. Ramos was 0-4. Adames 1-4. Wisley 1-4. Devers 1-4. Kisner 0-4. But that was just a pinch hit. Same thing with Wisley.
Well,
Flores 0-4. Dominic Smith pinched hit 1-4. Lee 0-4. Matos 1-4. Fitzgerald 1-4. Bailey 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. How many strikeouts did they have total? 11 strikeouts today for the San Francisco Giants. 11 against J.P. Sears and Perkins, whoever the hell Perkins. They threw 2 pitchers, right? Hold on. They threw 2 pitchers. Sears goes 6 innings, gives up 3 hits, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. Perkins, 3 hits, 2 runs, 5 strikeouts.
Yeah, 3 innings, 3 hits. 5 Ks, 11 Ks total, Eric. This is Giants baseball, Eric. There's nothing out of the ordinary here. We have our games. We just won 2. We're back to what a mess.
This is not what you do, man. This is not what you do. You don't come out of Arizona getting that split and throwing up a stinker. Look, there's 2 more games. I get it. I understand it. Giants have a good chance of winning tomorrow. But you can't come out here just looking flat. Now, you can't look flat in a park like Sutter Health, man. I said that. I said, if you cannot hit in Sutter Health, you got a problem. You got a problem.
And Eric, if you're going to toss Verlander on the hill, Verlander, 14 starts, 0-6. If you're going to roll with Verlander, you're going to roll. You better be able to get some hits because when you're down 6-0 in the 3rd inning, the ball game is all but over.
Yeah. But you know what? You know what's funny thing? Glenn, in other clubs, if they came into freaking Sutter Health, they may still be in it because it's a live ballpark. But for some reason, the Giants show up and you could be freaking, you might as well be freaking batting in the Polo Grounds. It's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Yeah. You can't be doing this, Giants.
Out hit 12-6, outscored 11-2. It's.
Oh my gosh, man. I'm tired of it.
You and I were excited last. What a different show. 24 hours. Last night we were loose.
I know. Feeling good, man. They won big. They won big. You had Robbie Ray went out there and shoved. And then we come back to this.
That's the difference, though. If you get some pitching, you got a chance with this ball club. If you don't get the pitching, we can't win. We can't win with this hitting lineup. You can't win. You got to have a game where you get the pitching, Eric.
I'm going to say this again. Guys,
Verlander,
listen to me. And this is the issue I had during the offseason. You don't have success as a 42-year-old baseball player. You just don't. It doesn't happen. Few and far between. You just do not. 10 o'clock. Yep. You just don't have success as a 42-year-old, especially as a pitcher. Come on, guys. We could do better than that. The Giants got some work to do. And look, in a perfect look, the Giants' need is probably a bat and 2 starting pitchers, to be honest with you. And can they get 2 starting pitchers and a bat? Probably not. I mean, what do you? Okay, let me ask this question. Let's put this out there, guys. What do you do with Verlander? No, hold on. Let's put a poll. I'll do a poll out there before we wrap this up here. I want to get a feeling. I want to get a feeling on what the people think out there.
Yes, Cubby. If this team does not turn it around, and I mean soon, then you've got to seriously take a look at dealing Ray and worry about the future. And the future won't be this year. If the future's not this year, you can't keep Ray. There's no sense. There's no need. It would defeat a purpose. We got bigger problems than keeping Ray. Come on. Ray is Eric. If you're going to get better, Ray is your one of your blue chips to trade.
Yeah, it depends. Depends on where the hell the Giants are. Yeah.
I think they're going to end up, dude. I think Buster is going to come to the realization that, I don't think he's going to want to embarrass himself any further and make the postseason only to be gone in 2 games, Eric. And that's exactly what could happen if they don't get the pick. What happens if you go into the postseason? You have a bad outing for the pitcher. You're tied 1-1. It's only a best of 3 series in the wild card, Eric. It's 2 out of 3. You can be gone, lickety split.
There's only 2 options. There's only 2 options to do.
You're all in, or you're out. You're all in, or you're all out. That are my options.
There we go.
You're all in, or you're out.
Here we go. So 2 options for Verlander. There's only 2 options because he's not going to go to the bullpen. So 2 options are you keep him in the rotation or you DFA him.
Oh, Verlander? Absolutely. Yeah.
You keep him or you DFA him. You're not going to trade him. He's got no value. You can't trade him. So the 2 options are keep him in the rotation or you DFA. I want to know what you guys think. 60-day DL. Phantom DL. See, I don't want to go do with the whole Phantom. He just came off the IL. He just came off. What's the difference? Whether he goes on the 60-day DL, that means he's out for the season. So just DFA him. Just DFA him. Let's get rid of the middleman. You either keep him in the rotation or you DFA him.
Yeah. Mark Hatton says we can't beat bad teams, Eric. We can't beat bad teams. You can't beat any teams if you have bad pitching.
Yeah, absolutely.
So therein lies a problem. The pitching staff is not deep enough. Eric, is it a far stretch for me to say this pitching staff goes too deep? Too deep.
That's it. Too deep. 100%.
So let's say one of them have a bad day. You're looking at winning in 2 series, maybe 1 game. And we saw that last week. This is bad. I don't know, Eric. I don't know. It's just
I don't know, man. This is and what pisses me off is they have the ability, right? It's there. But the problem is they just cannot for the life of them.
I wonder how many innings he's got in the books because your buddy over on the other channel, a guy from KMBR, what's his name?
Marty. Yeah.
Marty. He said he wouldn't get 90 innings.
I think he said 120. Yeah.
I thought he came in first at 94, something like that. Or no, how many wins? He said he'd win 4 games or something. Oh, he said he'd win 12?
Or not win. He'll go 12 starts.
So he's beaten that.
He's sitting at 67 innings pitched. 67. Wait, I'll take that back. They don't count today. So how many? He went 3 today. So he's at just to pass 70 innings.
And what's his ERA?
Or actually, I think it's 71.
What's his ERA?
5. It showed 4.8.
4.8 is that 4. Up to date? Because he gave up 6 and 3 innings today, Eric.
Up to date, 4.8.
So he's got basically a 5 ERA, and
he's sitting at 71 innings. 71 innings pitched, and he's got a 4.8 ERA.
You know what a major league umpire would say to that, Eric? Out of here!
Oh, you can't do it. You can't do it. Come on, can't do it. You just cannot do it. You know the funny
thing, Greg? He says A's are a shitty team. The A's have a good A's and Tampa, the two teams, don't let them fool you, Eric. Don't get caught up in the A's suck and Tampa sucks and all these bad. Dude, there's a changing of the guard around Major League Baseball where the young teams are up and coming, and they include the A's. And did you see that? Did you see he's back today at shortstop? Ha-Sung Kim.
Is he?
1 for 3 with an RBI today.
Hold on. Let's do something here. A's are 37 and 53, 17 games back from first place, a 131 run differential, and in their last 10, they're 5-5. They're not good. The Athletics stink. This is
well, I mean, yeah, but
you got to beat these guys. I don't care. You beat them. You got to beat these guys.
Eric,
you got to beat teams like the A's.
What
you got to beat the teams.
What did I tell you? They're not going to beat any team with this pitching.
Yes, they suck. They suck. Look at what the Tampa Bay Rays. They're 48 and 40. They're a much better team. Way better team than the A's.
Yeah, so you know what? You wait till we play those teams, Eric.
Yeah, I know. I'm concerned. Look what we just did. We just freaking got swept by the freaking Marlins. You lose 2 of 3 against the freaking White Sox. You split in Arizona, and now you lose the first one against the A's, man. Come on.
You know, I don't even have to write it down,
No.
Eric. I'm going on record tonight. I don't care if we go on another, like a 10-game win streak, Eric. I'm saying tonight, it's July 4th. Easy to remember. Season's over, Eric. Tonight for me,
season ain't over.
Season's over for me, Eric.
I'm not going to go that far. I'm just saying it sucks right now.
You wait till next week. You wait till this month is going to kill us, Eric.
Hey, take it a game at a time. I know. Hey, we said that last year. Remember at the end of the season last year? It's going to be a bloodbath. And guess what? It wasn't a bloodbath. They actually did well in the last month of last year.
Yeah, but teams were either playing there were guys playing young. We were playing Baltimore, playing guys I'd never heard of. Teams.
They weren't. They were all playing. We beat the Orioles. You beat the Orioles.
Listen to them.
Come on. Cubbyhole. Kim exited with an injury, so that's not good.
What?
Check it out. That's what Cubbyhole's saying.
Oh, no. When I saw it, I watched the game. They lost in extra innings.
I'm telling you, these are the teams that you're supposed to beat. You don't get your ass kicked by a team that's 17 games back. You don't beat a team that is playing 4-11 baseball.
Oh, yeah, they do.
That's shitty. That's shitty.
Who are you talking about? The A's?
Shitty. Yes.
Who are you talking about? The A's?
Shitty.
4-11? Are you talking about the A's?
Yes, 4-11 baseball.
Well, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure, Eric, if you were talking about the A's or the Marlins, or the Rockies,
where's the
or the White Sox.
Where's the Marlins? 453. You don't lose the 453 teams, man.
Yes, they do.
White Sox. You don't lose the 330. You don't lose a series to a 330 team.
Yes, you do when you're the Giants, Eric. Stop with they're better than the record.
Come on, man.
Come on. It's time. Eric, when are you going to say, okay, the Giants are what the record is going to start indicating?
Well, the record indicates they're five games above 500.
Right. They're 5 games above 500. Last week, they were 12 games up.
Well, not quite, but yeah, almost a month ago. I think their high water mark was June 11th or something like that.
So when next weekend, if they dip below 500, are you going to say,
that's concerning. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
Or are you going to say, oh no, they'll bounce back. Don't worry.
No. Look. I'm not going to sit there. It's easy. Hey, look. It's easy to go back and forth, right? It's easy to go back and forth. So let's see what the hell happens. I'm pissed off. The Giants got to do better. They have to do better. Period. Period. Oh my God, man. This is just.
So we got the Phillies coming in, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
For 4. And then the Dodgers for 3. Then the Blue Jays for 3.
Yeah,
then
it's
we
like
got
easy.
the Braves, the Mets, Pirates, Mets. It's
Pirates will be okay, but Mets, well, maybe.
nah. I'm not even gonna. No, what? Don't try to tickle me with that, Eric.
Should. That's what I'm just
That's
saying.
what you
On
told me.
paper.
You told me it was gonna. You told me it's gonna
On
be a sweep in Miami. I
Yeah.
fell for that one. You fooled me once. I
Hey,
ain't fooled again.
hey, on paper, right? That's what it should be.
I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for this. You know what? 8-1 start. I'm not falling for it anymore, Eric. No, I'm not falling for it anymore.
Chris Contreras, who is our third baseman? Matt Chapman. Should have just played wisely. Matt Chapman will be back tomorrow. Here, let me see. Is there anything new? Any new? Huh. Interesting.
Right on, senior. It's you're just repeating what I said. Webb, Ray, 2-man effort, nothing else. And unless they pitch really well, we don't have a lineup that can hit and protect them. We're lucky to win. We're lucky to win with Webb is 7-6. There's a reason for that because we don't protect him with the bats.
And that's why the Giants have to trade for a starting pitcher. If I'll tell you something right now, if the Giants don't trade for a starting pitcher during the trade deadline, well then they're just mailing it in. They're just mailing it in.
Not a doubt in my mind.
You got to get a pitcher.
Talk about injuries, but there you go. We're an injury away from it.
The Phillies will destroy Justin Verlander. Let's talk. Hold on, let me look at the poll. What is the chat saying here?
The chat can't be happy tonight, man.
Let me see. 42 votes. What to do with Verlander? 24% say to keep in the rotation. 76%.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm just talking to myself. Sorry.
76% say DFA.
It shouldn't surprise you. But I'm surprised by the number of votes come in on your little poll there, Eric. We had
42.
170, we were up to 175 viewers, and we only had, come on. Hit the like and subscribe button. We appreciate that around here.
That helps.
Don't get me pissed off after an 11-2 loss.
Mm-hmm. That's
Greg's downstairs. I can hear him. He's pissed off. I'm up here. I'm pissed off. Eric's not happy. The fireworks are pissing him off. The game pissing him off.
Here we go. Let's see. If the Giants are within a few games of the wild card, then they probably don't sell. But if they have all the looks of a 500 team, the prudent thing would be to sell Ray and replenish the Mech farm. Yeah,
I agree. 500
that's
doesn't cut it.
Cubby.
500 doesn't cut it. We're not far off.
That is a great observation. Yes, sir. That makes sense.
And Cubby, if you're new, I've been saying it since day one. This is a 500 ball club. So
I don't want Verlander or not Verlander. I don't want him. I don't want Severino, guys. Severino. Let's come on. Stop. We don't need Severino. If Severino, who by his own free will signed a free agent freaking deal with the A's, right? He signed a 3-year deal to play with the A's, and he knew where the A's were going to be playing. And if he's throwing this much of a fit about playing in Sutter Health, well, then guess what? I don't want that. We don't need that freaking drama.
You don't need that drama. What you're going to get from him either. You're going to overpay. He ain't going to be cheap. You're going to take on his contract.
I don't want that drama.
The A's are not going to trade him and eat the contract, Eric.
Do not want Severino, period. I don't give a shit if he's 10-0 on the road. I don't want Severino. The guy has a bad attitude. We don't need another bad apple in the freaking clubhouse. We don't. No. If you're gonna go get a starting pitcher, then go get somebody that's worth a damn. Right? If you're gonna go out there and spend to go get Severino, get someone better.
Well, that's going to be a true telling tape. You know, you call it the tail of the tape, Eric. Come the trade deadline. It's going to be interesting to see if the Giants actually make a move that is meaningful. You can't just go out and make moves. You got to make meaningful moves because in past years, you and I sat here watching the clock. The ticker is counting down to 3 p.m. in the afternoon, whatever your time zone. I'm watching it, 3 o'clock. Eric, we're not doing anything. And then Farhan says, oh, my God, we get the best pitching in Major League Baseball. bullshit. And then he says, oh, I gave the keys to the car to Bob Melvin. He told me what he wanted. And what did they, Eric, we went out and got last year, Mark Cannas of the world. And we got to do meaningful, we got to make meaningful moves. And let's see if Buster Posey has meaningful moves. And I'm not including, there are a lot of guys saying, well, he made his meaningful move. The Devers deal fell in his lap, Eric. It fell in his lap.
It did. It did. 100%.
So really, Robbie, again, Robbie and I spent a lot of time talking baseball. So I'm not calling him out or anything like that. But Robbie says to me, he says, Busters make great deals. I said, Ray, I really haven't seen Buster make great deals yet. He hasn't won my approval rating yet, Eric.
Okay.
It's way too far too. Now let's see after the trade deadline. And listen, don't fool me. Speaking of fooling me, Eric, haven't we been fooled before with the quote you had last night? We're gonna be active at the trade deadline. Mm-hmm. I've heard that. I've been fooled by that before. I've been lured in with we're gonna be active, Eric, only to find Mark Canna playing first base.
Oh, I know.
Oh my God.
Let me do something here.
There's got to be some meaningful moves, guys. You can't, and Severino, a guy like that. I mean, I don't think they should be bringing in anyone, Eric. Nobody who's got a piss poor attitude.
Nope. That's what I'm saying. You don't need that. Not when you're going into a run. Look, if you want to do it in an off season, I get it. That makes sense. But you don't do it when you're in a stretch here. No, you got to get a proven guy. You got to go get a freaking proven guy if you're going to go out there and get a starting pitcher.
Maybe I should put on the green bastard outfit and go to the game on Sunday.
Hey, there you go.
Eric will go, I think I know that guy.
Hold on. Let me do this. Let's do this.
How many games back are the Giants? Oh, we're falling. We're falling quickly. Oh, Eric's playing that game again.
Here you go. Here we go. Ben Bamboo, who would you like to have? These are all starting pitchers, by the way. Who would you like to have? You guys knocking Severino, name another pitcher at that level we could get. Hey, Ben Bamboo, it's funny that you say that because take a look at this. Who would you rather have? Who would you like to have? Let's see what door. Do you want door number 1? They all got about the same amount of games, 14, 16, and 18 games. ERA plus 127, 156, and 82. Are they gettable realistically? Yes, they are, Ben Bamboo. They are gettable. So which one would you like to have, Ben? Door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3? And yes, all 3 of them are gettable.
And by the way, Don, I'm not trying to stir the pot. I'm telling it like it is. I'm telling you how I feel. I haven't seen Buster Posey bring in it. He hasn't. Let's see what happens this year. I've been led down a garden path. So has Eric, and so have you guys. Trade deadline has been leading us down the garden path every year, Eric. And we've been told outright. I'm listening to KNBR, the interviews. Oh, we're going to make a meaningful. Eric, to the Giants, they don't know what the term meaningful splash means.
Hey, they didn't say that. You know what they said? They're going to be active. They're going to be active, and you could take that however you want to take it.
Before, they were going to make meaningful splashes, and they did SFA.
Ben Bamboo, that's not the question. I don't give a shit about Away. I want to know what he is doing. So which one would you like? Ben Bamboo, door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3?
Hey, senior, that's a good point. I got to go to the game where my black and orange sell. You're onto something. Actually, you are. You're onto something.
Come on.
Oh.
I get. Yeah. What did he do? What did he do his last away game? Let's take a look. What did Luis Severino did here?
Well, you want to find out what he did in his last start?
Yeah, and I think it was away, if I'm not mistaken.
I'll find that for you.
Let's see. At New York, he went 3 2/3, gave up 5 hits, 5 earned runs, walked 3, struck out 3. So how's that on an away? In his other away game in Detroit, he went 5 innings, gave up 7 hits, 7 earned. So how was that? How was that? Come on. What is this? Come on. Hold on. We'll come back to this. Hold on 1 second. We'll come back to door number 1, 2, and 3. Let's look at Severino. 629. New York at New York. 3 2/3. Gave up 5 hits. Gave up 5 earned. Before that, he pitched in Detroit. He went 5 innings, gave up 7 hits and 7 earned. So what is that? Come on, man. That's garbage.
He's not lasting many innings either, Eric. You look at like the Yankee game.
Man. No,
3
not Severino.
3 2/3.
Severino is not the answer. We already got a Severino. His name's Verlander. I'm sorry. Asslander.
There you go.
We don't need another Severino.
No.
I don't care about the record. What has he done? The record means that win and losses mean nothing. Win and losses mean nothing. How does he pitch? I go back to door number 1, 2, and 3. So which one is the better pitcher? Which one would you like to have? Maybe we can't get the best one. What about the second best? Come on. Come on. Look at this. There you go. Severino. He's the worst one out of the 3 compared to Edward Cabrera and Seth Lugo. You could get Cabrera. You could get Lugo. Those guys will probably be selling. They're out of it.
I like what I've seen from, I know
Come on.
the numbers don't indicate it, but Cabrera would be a nice pickup, Eric.
Cabrera would be freaking fantastic. Hey, what's up, Dan? How you feeling, man? Give us an update, Dan. Come on. I don't want Luis Severino, man. Right? Go get me freaking Seth Lugo, Edward Cabrera.
There's Dan. You can knock him down. He's like that. Remember the Bozo the Clown, Eric? You'd punch it, and it would pop right back up.
Yep.
I saw one of those.
Come on.
It's funny.
Those 2 guys are gettable. Seth Lugo and Edward Cabrera are gettable. Go get them. Go get one of them because the Giants need them.
Yeah, Greg, we don't agree often. Cabrera, that'd be a nice pickup, wouldn't he? Dan says it. A lot of people are in on Cabrera, Eric. I like it.
And look, his ERA is 3.4, but it's come down drastically. His
3.4 pitching for the Marlins. I've seen him pitch. His K percent 25. Eric, I like him.
Huge. That's huge.
You put him in the right environment, right team, right ballpark. Let's see him pitch for the Giants at Oracle. I think he'd play well.
I want to go out there. I want to get the best guy that you could possibly get, given what you could trade for. I don't want to settle for. I don't want to go get a guy, right? Whether it's a starting pitcher or a bat. I want a guy. Ben Bamboo. Dude, it's hard to relax when the Giants keep playing this way, Ben. You get what I'm saying? Look, I don't want you to think I'm attacking you. I'm just saying, I'm just tired. I'm tired of the way the Giants are playing. I just can't stand it. It's driving me freaking nuts.
Bailey's regression is becoming concerning as Rob comes in at $5.99. Bailey's now regressing defensively to Eric. Never thought we would need to be in the market for a catcher. Super chat coming in from Rob. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Points.
We kind of already talked about that.
Yeah.
That I've seen enough of Bailey.
Pop-ups. He's letting balls go by that should be
pop-ups. Can't catch. Can't hit. So what's the point? Why is he on the roster?
Yeah. We've been asking that earlier in the show tonight. What does he do right?
What is he doing? What is he doing? He's got great pop time. Oh, fantastic. He's got great pop time. He's great at framing. Okay, great. He's at framing. But catching a ball, hitting the ball. How about that?
Not winning your baseball games.
How about that? Gosh, dang. Mitch Keller. Here we go. People wanted to see Mitch Keller.
Roberto, if Buster Posey decides he's all freaking in and he thinks this is the team he wants and he's this close and he goes all in, he's not worried about ripping apart the minor league system. There's not a whole lot there to begin with, as Eric has well pointed out the last few nights. There's not a whole lot there, Eric. So if we have to trade some pieces in the minor league to go all in and Buster says we're all in, then that's what you do.
Yes. Okay. Web 47. Nicely played. Nicely played. I like it. I like it. Adrian Hauser, I'll go look at him right now, Posey. Eric, Mitch, just on a team that can't hit or can't hit like us. Yeah, you got a point there.
Yeah.
Hey, Webb, 100%, dude. You are spot on, my friend.
Yeah, I want to bring up Dan.
That was great.
Dan's a good friend of the show, and Dan's right on, Eric. He agrees with me. I think you agree now, too. Giants, look, need to try and get Sean Murphy. I don't know about him, but Bailey is not a big league hitter.
He's not.
What more do you need not to see from him to agree with that statement?
Yeah, we've seen enough, man.
Did anybody catch the end of the game? Eric and I were watching the end of the game. Tell him how the game ended tonight, Eric. A little golden sombrero.
It didn't end that way, but he wound up getting it.
That's the way it ended for him. It should end his career. He struck out 4 times tonight.
Let's look at Adrian Hauser. Who's Adrian Hauser playing for right now, by the way? Holy shit. Innings pitched quite ain't there, but it's pretty good.
He's got a 190.
Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. Look at that. 221 ERA plus, 190 ERA. But is he built up to be a starter? Let's take a look. Hold on. Let's take a look real quick. I'm going to see over his history here.
It depends. Maybe they move him as part of a big deal. Maybe there's still rumors that Robert Jr. is going to be moved too, Eric. So,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, maybe. Hold on. Let me look. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Hold on. Let's watch it. Let's look at this.
Listen. Oof. You cannot always come into the chat and always say and get caught up in, well, if the team sucks, they got to move everybody. Dude, there are teams, the Chicago White Sox, the Rockies, they have players that they're not going to move, Eric. You don't just look at teams around baseball and go, well, they suck. We can just rape them of all their good players. It's not how it's going to work, Eric.
No.
They'll go in and take players at your own leisure.
All right, let's take a look at Adrian Hauser. Pretty good.
If he's that good, they know what he is.
Here we go.
I'm getting cranky.
Last 5. Okay. Most recent was we'll go from the most recent down to the least. 7 innings, 4 hits. Hey, look who he did that against.
Yeah.
Giants. Before that, he played Toronto. Or went up against Toronto. Went 6 1/3, gave up 7 hits, only 2 earned.
But got the win. They won 4-2.
He did walk 3, struck out 4. Then at Texas, he got the loss. 5 innings, gave up 6 hits, 3 earned, 2 strikeouts. Against Kansas City, 6 innings, gave up 6 hits, 1 earned, 6 strikeouts. At Baltimore, went 6 1/3, gave up 8 hits, only 3 earned, 6 strikeouts.
They lost 3-2. Now, Eric, you know what stands out the most in that entire? Yeah. What do you notice? What stands out for you? What jumps out at you?
He eats innings.
What jumps out at me is the result column. He's giving you quality outings.
Yes, he's going 5+. I like it.
Lost 3-2. Lost 3-1.
Because right now,
dude, we're down 6-0 tonight in the 3rd inning, Eric.
Because right now, Birdsong and Roop are giving you 4. Right? They're giving you 4. So
we're down 6-0.
Adrian Hauser, I would not be opposed. I would not be opposed to Adrian Hauser. That's a good one. So look at this. We got a whole bunch of guys. We got Edward Cabrera. We got Seth Lugo, Adrian Hauser, Mitch Keller, right? So
500 baseball, Steven. I'm telling you. Nobody listened to me. They thought it was a nut job. A few people always think that. And that'll never change. But I've been saying that, Eric. Now let's get back to the Rob with another super chat from a super guy.
$6. Ownership has to stop fooling themselves into thinking they are a legitimate contender. I think they're actually closer to being no. So back the truck up. Back the truck up.
It's a tough close.
No.
But I do think they're fooling themselves into being a contender.
No. Look, you're not going to go out there and get Rafael Devers and take their entire contract and just say, the hell with it. That's not, look, do you really expect that Buster Posey to do that? Buster Posey should resign. Brandon, you guys are losing your shit even worse than me. I hate the way that they're playing, but I'm not going to, this isn't quote unquote, the performance on the field, so to speak, isn't a Buster Posey problem. What is a problem though, is it's the players that he's getting, right? He went out there and he signed Verlander. Yeah, you could fault him for that. He got Devers. Would you fault him for the Devers? No. Willie Adames a little bit, but Willie Adames is starting to come around. Right?
Devers is what. Listen, you and I have dissected it, Eric. You brought up the stats. You know what you were getting from Devers.
Yeah,
you know what you were getting. So they're getting what they expected, I'm sure, from Devers. Maybe a little less, but and listen, I did say he was going to hit. I thought it was 324, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. 326. If anybody on this team can or will hit 326, that's your guy. No one on this ball club is going to hit 326, Eric, except Lee. And Lee is not going to do it this year.
Tell me one person who could do it in the league.
Arise.
Anybody else?
Posey.
No, in the league now. Yeah, come on.
You gotta.
You see what I'm saying? So, but no, to your point, yes, he has the potential.
See? I had to reach a little there.
The potential.
Oh, alive coming in. There are a number of people. Glenn is right about this team. Thank you, guys. James. Love James too. Huh? Glenn, 100% real. Bring it in.
All right, hey, let's go here. How many home runs was Wilmer going to hit?
34.
Unfortunately, he started off.
Not even at the All-Star break.
You know what? No, he ain't going to hit 30. You know what I really thought?
How many's he got?
How many was it? 12, 11, 10?
He's got 12 or something.
He ain't going to hit 30.
Well, at the All-Star break, I think he could hit 25.
He ain't going to hit 30. No one's hitting 30 on this team.
I don't know. You get into the warm weather.
Nobody. You know what? And I thought Wilmer Flores is going to top. I thought he was going to get above 89 RBIs. I don't know. How many is he at now?
Well, he can't get RBIs, Eric, if nobody's on base. So, the blame got to be. The offensive woes can be passed around this clubhouse. It's not all on one.
And that's fair. I would give you that one. Yes.
Now, Wilmer, in my estimation, Wilmer's a weakness, Eric. In my opinion, I love the guy, but I mean, he's batting cleanup now.
Larry Baer should. Hey, let's not wish harm upon Larry Baer. I think he's not very good, but no, I don't want him to be fired.
But what does Larry Baer bring to Eric?
Not fired. No,
Larry Baer is in a closet somewhere. He's got nothing to do with this. It's Buster. It's the owner. It's Manasian.
Okay. Now I see we're being trolled. No way. That's
Brandon?
it.
Hi, Brandon.
Come on. No, you don't. No. I'm just not gonna. I'm just gonna see what he's talking about in the chat. That's just weird. I don't know, man.
I said that. You know what?
I don't know.
At that point in the show, Eric, Wilmer's a nice piece off the bench in a playoff team, so you deal him. He's not a starter. I think he can be a starter if he was our starter now with all these injuries, Eric, I think he'd be a great starter. But a big playoff run and he's your starter every day, it's not his role. Right. It's not his role.
Right.
I told you our hockey line. Know your role, play your role. Know your role and play your role. And I don't even know what half the play. Dude, guys, I don't know. See, I'm getting all flustered. I saw that play by Wisley tonight. He made it work against Arizona. The scoop at third. Holy cow, he got lucky tonight. Embarrassment. Triple A move, double A move. Trying to
and what did that lead to? What did that lead to?
And then the next batter put one out of the stadium. Out of the
two-run shot. A two-run shot. Yes.
We got a lot of problems, Eric.
Well, some of these problems are going to be fixed. Tomorrow we should see Matt Chapman back in the lineup. Speaking of which, hold on.
No problem, Rob.
Let's see.
Wisley and Koss hit better than the starters. No way.
Koss was.
Koss is still not. I mean, Koss is he's not
Chapman today
not everyday
had
players.
Chapman in Reno had no hits, a walk, and a run scored. One
0 for
strikeout.
3. 0 for 3.
0 for 3 for Matt Chapman, but he did not strike out.
Yeah.
Did not strike out. So, okay.
See,
I'll
we're
take
talking silly stuff here, Eric. I'm looking at the big screen here. The Giants should trade for Joe Ryan of the Twins. Yeah, they're just going to go, hey, we want to help you. Here's Joe Ryan.
Are they selling?
It's not reality.
But are they selling? Are they
They're
selling?
not selling, Eric.
Let's see where the Twins are.
Oh, my God.
We know where the Twins are. That's the key. Standings. The Twins
Minnesota's
are.
42 and 46.
They may be sellers. They may be sellers.
42 and 46, Eric.
They may be sellers. Right?
They're 4 games out in the wild card. I don't think they're going to just. But again, you got to take a deeper dive into what's his salary, what's his contract status. The guy, just because they're out 4 games and may not make the playoffs, guys, the teams don't just scuttle for the sake of scuttling.
Okay.
Oh my God, the Blue Jays aren't making the playoffs. Oh, Vladdy's gone, Bichette's gone. This doesn't happen. Oh,
Okay.
Judge is gone.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Hold on. No.
calm down.
Let's talk about this. So you don't
wound
think
up.
you don't think the Twins will sell Joe Ryan?
I don't think so. I wouldn't.
Okay. Then the Giants
Depending
shouldn't.
on his contract. Now, I don't know. I
Now-
don't sit here tonight and profess to you. Do you? I don't profess I know his contract. Is he?
I don't know.
is
I can
he-
look at his contract.
Exactly.
Here's the thing. So would you trade Robbie Ray?
Again, knowing
It's
his
the Twins.
contract, I would trade him.
He's only got 1 year. He's got 1 year left.
Dude, we're going to be in worse
But we're
shape
talking
than
about we're talking about the record. The Twins are in a much worse position than the Giants. But we're saying, oh, they're not going to trade. But the Giants are in a better position. But you want to trade. Do you see what I'm saying?
But they're
You
not going to be in a better position in the future without making the trade. That's my reasoning. If they trade Ray, you are better off in the long run, Eric.
Then it would be the same for Minnesota too. Then they would be getting prospects back.
That's why I got no skin in the game with Minnesota, but I don't think they would trade Joe Ryan.
Ooh, Joe Ryan. He's got 2 more years of arbitration.
Yeah, I don't think they're trading him, Eric.
He's got 2 more years
The
of
Ray
arbitration.
deal benefits us. Joe Ryan trade wouldn't benefit them.
Unless
They're really
They get a
throwing
lot
in the
more.
towel for a couple of years. Like,
wait, how old is he anyways? Joe Ryan is the hell? Where's his age?
I get
He
wound
doesn't
up.
have age.
Like, I got to take my heart.
Oh, there it is. Joe Ryan. He's 29. So he'd be a free agent when he's like 32, 33.
I think they keep him. I don't think Joe Ryan
They
gets.
might. And they might because of they got controllability. And that makes sense.
Mhm.
But if they are shopping him, you should inquire.
But don't you agree now? If the Giants fell out of favor in the standings, I cannot see them keeping.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. That's where I'm saying. If the Giants are in a position of where the Twins are, then you trade. I get it. But we can't sit there and say,
I got 2.
we just can't sit there and say that if a team is much worse than the Giants, that they won't trade. You see what I'm saying? That's all. That's the point I'm trying to make.
And you got more belief than I do. I think that they're just weeks away
a
from
long
being below
season.
500. I think they're going to fall below 500, Eric.
Because we still have 3 more months of baseball. That's why I'm not. Look, if this is the last month of baseball and it's looking bad, then I would be a little bit more doom and gloom. We
But we're
still
only
got
what, 4 games. We're 4
three
games
more
over
months.
500. 4 now.
5, right?
Okay, say we're 5 over. So we're 5 games over 500, Eric. And a couple of days ago, you said that if they hit 500, I'd get rid of the freaking manager. So
Yeah,
you must think it's really bad.
Yeah, well, yeah, because you got to do something to ignite the team, right? That's what you do. But they chose a different course. Again, Buster Posey chose a different course of action, and hey, that's his prerogative. He wants to show faith in his guide, and so be it, man. That's on him. I don't agree, But
Do you know Chris Contreras? Chris Contreras was in our chat and made a great point. You trade for one player, can't necessarily change the entire outcome.
Oh, absolutely. That's why the Giants.
But adding a pitcher would be a huge step.
Yes, adding a pitcher is the closest thing to adding that one player that you may need. And they need a bat. Look, they need one starting pitcher. Yeah. At the minimum, one starting pitcher.
A major league bat.
Yes.
Major league.
I guess
quality bat.
A good
and the reason why I think we need that pitcher, and we've talked about it, but I think the reason we need is a prime example tonight, Eric, and I've harped on it. When you're in the third inning, you're down 6-0 again, and Verlander's not giving you a quality start. When you're down 6-0 in Sacramento, Eric,
that's your
in the third inning.
Well, I tell you
what, the ball can fly, but if it's the third inning, they already have 6. And what happened? They scored 11. This is what happens. You're down 6 early, and it can get real freaking ugly.
But here's the thing. The Giants should have been able to rally back and score just as many or more, right? That's the problem. And the lineup failed. Now,
but did you expect any more than that? What do we have?
Yes.
You did. I don't.
Yes, against the freaking A's in Sacramento. I was expecting.
It's an average of how much? What's our average hits per game? About 4.
Not many.
That's what we are. The numbers don't lie to me.
No, I get it. But there's a difference between expectation of what you want them to do and what they're going to do. Right? We're trying to bridge that.
You had an expectation that was sweeping Miami. Didn't happen.
And that should have happened. Look, you talk to anybody. Talk to anyone. Look, you're not going to sit there and tell me that the Giants were going to get swept by the Miami Marlins. There's no way. There's not one person in this chat that is going to sit there and say that they would have gotten swept. No one would have said
that. They did. That's the problem.
That's why we're talking difference between expectation and what they're producing. With the Chicago White Sox, there's no way no one predicted the Giants were going to lose the series, right? I mean, it's just what they're doing right now is piss poor, and there has to be. And supposedly there was a team meeting. Remember after the second loss in Arizona, supposedly Bob Belvin lit into the team. Gave them the what for. And then they came out and they freaking played better. They got that first win in Arizona. And then yesterday they were able to get that bigger win in Arizona to split. But
you know what I like, Eric? Somebody Mike Kruko has always brought this up. I often think, Eric, the best thing the team can do to try to rally the troops is to make that monumental change that has players crapping in their pants. If they walk into the dressing room at Oracle Park on Monday and they say, "Where's Yaz? Yaz is out of here. He's not.
Yeah,
we've had enough." Then all of a sudden, people's livelihoods are on the line, Eric.
Yeah. Right.
You can't roll with the status quo.
No.
See you, Greg. I'll try not to keep you awake up here. I'll quiet.
Let me go warm up my coffee and we'll finish this out.
All right. The one thing that we haven't done, guys, and I think, Eric, while I'm going to just get a fresh Pepsi to close out the show, one of the things that Eric and I haven't talked about tonight, we've talked about everything. We did the sponsors. We talked about blowing up this team with farts and everything else. But you know what? We're nearing the end of our fundraiser. And it's been a whole lot of fun for us, not necessarily fun for the candidate who we're raising money for. It's a very important cause, near and dear to Giant Sports Talk Live and to the NorCal Sports Network. Eric has been one of the spearheads of this. Myself, Lou Marsden over on NorCal Sports, and Dan, who's tuned in tonight, apparently under the weather, but tuned in. He knows the importance of this as well. Hope you'll back it. We're getting close to finishing off the sale of our squares, all for a worthwhile cause.
Giant Sports Talk Live and the NorCal Sports Network have teamed up to give back to the community. We ask for your support as we aid in Haley Busby's fight for life in her battle with liver cancer. To take part in this fundraiser, you can purchase an entry for just $20, and the winner receives 4 front row dugout seats at Oracle Park for your choice of an August 8th game versus the Washington Nationals or the August 29th game when the Giants host host the Baltimore Orioles. The winner will also get an on-field experience on game day and attend batting practice. So secure your entry now, as eligibility is limited. Draw date to be determined. The Busby family, Giant Sports Talk Live, and the NorCal Sports Network thank you for your participation and contribution to this worthwhile event, covering the San Francisco Giants and giving back to those in need in 2025. Giant Sports Talk Live and the NorCal Sports Network.
Tommy's Capo's also part of it. And like I said, while Eric was warming up the coffee, good chance to play that for you. We're nearing the end. Not many squares left. Do you want to pop in for a square tonight? Let us know in the chat. We'll save
I'll bring up. Yep, I'll bring up the QR code. Real quick, Daniel says they need.
By the way, Eric, one final note on that. We haven't touched on it tonight in the last couple of nights. If you have bought 5 squares, and I don't think there are many that have, if you bought 5 already, you can buy more. We want to fill it up. We want to close this thing out. We want to get them their money. And they need here,
yeah.
So.
Yep, absolutely. Great point. Great point, Glenn.
Sorry.
Daniel, they need someone to start games and eat up innings even after a trade. Verlander will be needed to pick up the slack when Roop and Birdsong hit their innings max. Well, guess what? Verlander, I think, is at his innings max. So what do? He's at 70-something, like 71 innings, and he's already having problems. 71. That's it. That's a problem, Daniel. Look, I've seen enough. I'm just saying, I've seen enough. What's up, Armand? He was at the Subway Series, by the way. Armand was.
Oh, was he?
Saw a huge game. Mets came from behind and was able to beat the Yankees.
Armand's our buddy in New York, right?
Yes, he is. Yep.
Hey, Armand, I threw your name out recklessly, Armand, the other night. Eric may remember. Recklessly. We said, "Where's Armand lately?" I said, "Oh, he's probably at the Fanatics Fest in New York." Fanatics Fest, the collectors event of the year. Were you did you take in at least a day of that, Armand? I was curious. I figured you were there.
Right?
It was huge, I heard.
Really?
Yeah, WFAN was broadcasting there. They had anybody who was anybody. I told you a friend of mine sold one of his cards for $500,000, Eric.
Good Lord.
Yeah, and Bernie says, "Have fun with your Wilmer Flores collection." I took the wrong turn to Albuquerque, Eric. Jeez. Yeah. Anyway, I figured that's where he was. So.
All right. What the hell did I wanted to talk about?
Isabel's in celebrating the 4th.
Let's do tomorrow. Who are we facing? Let's look at who we're facing. Good old Severino. That's not what I wanted.
Jay Farrell says $211,000 per inning for Verlander. Not a bad way to make a living, Eric.
I'm sorry, Luis Severino's got a 5 ERA. He's 2-9.
It should be a walk-off win for us tomorrow, buddy. It should be a walk-off early.
Giants, do what you did in Arizona. Remember, in the 2 games that they won, they put up a crooked number in the first inning, and you go out there and you just put the pressure on immediately and then keep adding on. Come on, that's what you got to do if you want to freaking get the ship right. Let's go. No freaking lollygagging. Get out there and get the shit done.
That's my word. Do what you got to do tomorrow, and then, hey, even up the series with Webb tomorrow, and then put on a show for Eric and all the boys on Sunday night.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sunday night's going to be fun.
Make it meaningful. Yep.
A whole bunch of us are going to be out there on Sunday.
I'm thinking about going.
It's going to be good stuff.
My sinuses again bother me. I don't know. It's got to be something in the Bay Area. And Bernice is very sick, so I don't know if we can make it, but we're going to try.
All righty.
It'll
Tomorrow,
be the whole cast of characters, won't it? Who isn't going?
I know.
Going?
It's going to be crazy. Tomorrow, Booney from Locked On A's will join us tomorrow. We'll talk about
Postgame.
Oh, he's great. Booney is freaking great. I always see him in the chat. Always has great points.
Last time you had him on, I didn't get to meet him. I was off that.
Yeah, you were in
traveling or something. I can't remember why, but I wasn't there.
Yeah. But yeah, it should be a freaking fantastic post game tomorrow, and he will join us.
Good.
But again, got Logan Webb going on the mound. Logan Webb should go out there and do Logan Webb things. The thing you got to be the good thing about him is he's a ground ball pitcher, right? Yeah. So hopefully
Keep the ball down in that ball.
Hopefully, yes, exactly. Hopefully, he's out there doing his thing because the A's are swinging it. They swing it today. So,
Hey, Dave.
What's up, Dave? Dave Labao, thank you, sir. Happy 4th to you too as well, sir. Much appreciated.
Hey, Tribe. Now, don't sell me short. I'd rather have me out there pitching blindfolded than Verlander.
That's pretty damn good.
I think, you know what? You want me on the bench, guys. You need me on the bench. Eric, if there's ever a bench clearing brawl, Bob Mel's just going to call my name. Bo Mel says, Glenn, and I'm out there. Eric.
There you go.
I'll get your back. I got your back.
I tell you what, I got the perfect remedy for the Giants lineup.
Oh my God! Oh my! He didn't even hit the ball. He hit the tee. He went out. Oh my God!
There you go. There is your remedy for the San Francisco Giants. Hitting a ballpark that small.
Yeah, I'm okay. Glenn just put the whole team on the 60-day DL.
You ain't going to field no team. That's funny.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the hell out of here. Guys, thanks for hanging out here on this 4th of July Eve. Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, good show again tonight. We didn't exactly have the best of performances, but we got through the end of it, Eric. I want to thank some of the people who came in. Rob over in Boston. We got to get him on a show again real soon. Talk about what his thoughts are on Devers, perhaps. Devers' slow start, but the Giants aren't much better. Rob, our number one supporter, Rob lately. He's been coming in hot, so appreciate you, Rob. Happy 4th of July to everybody. Eric, enjoy the game tomorrow night. Stay cool up there. Golf.
Yep. Yes.
And I'll see you tomorrow night after the show.
Sounds good. All right, guys.
After the game.
Guys, be good out there. We will see you tomorrow night. Woo!
Pull your fingers off.
Yeah.
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.